What's up everyone, it's Jambors and it's 3 minutes and you have voted for Russia today. Well, this is the format you can influence, so you've chosen Russia over other 3 countries. It was Azerbaijan, it was Australia and it was Romania. And I was really curious which country will win, and I think 42% to Russia. I didn't expect such a dominant victory, but it really tells something about how Russia at Eurovision is, how popular it is, and you know, how kind of good result it takes, even when I don't really think very well deserved, kind of, but we'll talk about it soon. My relationship to Russia is a bit complicated, and I think you deserve to know because this affects a lot of things, and maybe even my not understanding to this Eastern European kind of music or taste which is influenced by this country. And you know, with the history we have as Czechs or my family, and personally with Russians, that's kind of horrible throughout the whole history, you know, communism era, occupation, nowadays cyber attacks and fake news, you know, lying, bribing people from this country, mafia. Well, that it's a big list. It's a big list which really doesn't help me to love this country how I dream that each country should be loved. And this country is huge, and this country is probably full of potential which under those circumstances probably will never be fully unlocked. But well, that's my personal thing, but of course the personal thing which affects a lot of other things, and it affected Eurovision because we didn't have a really great start. Alright, in 2016 when I started to be head of delegation for Czech Republic and I went to my first Eurovision, Russia in running order in first semi-final was before us, just before us, and we saw those privileges. Like more time for rehearsals, like much more time, like twice as a time. Actually, remember, it took me to the big fight with Christer Björkman that year because I felt that this is not fair, and I still feel it's not fair, but I really think it didn't affect our running order. But yeah, that's the history. But then you all probably remember this super shameful press conference when Russia make it to the final with this absolutely bombastic staging. I wouldn't think the song was great, but the staging was awesome. Like, I've never seen such a thing before, and after probably as well. But this was a super shameful press conference when I really was thinking, is Sergei Lazarev in threat of his life that he's saying such things? You know, and that's what you're really taking back from the relations and history you have for this country. So you say like, wait, how much pressure those people have on their shoulders, you know, how hard it is to be representing Russia. I don't know, that's just my speculation, but that press conference was super shameful. And then 2017 to 2018, we all know it. Well, this provocation, it was shameful as well. But anyway, in 2019, everything calmed down. You know, Russians were again kind of favorites. Even with the like great musical act, which I'm not a fan of this music as well, but really nice staging, and as well from the same person who did the Thunder and Lightning song, and I'm the only one, and I still don't understand why the same person did the same to Spain in the same year. That doesn't make really sense because he's probably very, very super talented and super great, because like those both stagings were looking really awesome. But nothing what really strikes me by song. But then in 2020, well, that was something I was saying, yeah, this is how I would like to see Russia. Little Big is one of my favorite bands, or it's the band I really like, and then it got this kind of sarcastic song as well, but that's their style, their great style. I'm not sure if this is the best song they have, but definitely it was a great song, and for sure it was a funny song as well, and for sure it was something which was really, really important for the Eurovision itself, that such a big band, such a great band took part with such a brand as well as Eurovision is, and it's shown such bands deserve to be there. It's a place for them and everybody wants it. and they will represent Russia, you know, which makes absolutely sense. And that was awesome. That was awesome thing, and I was looking forward for them to take part, because this was very important for all of us, showing that it's possible to have big stars at Eurovision, and the big stars serve with great songs, and we all see those numbers at the YouTube channel. Man, this is crazy. This is something historical, kind of. And I really hope that for 2021 Russia will send something as well good, hopefully a little big, but we don't know how complicated it is, of course, especially in those circumstances. And we know that all those two broadcasters they have, or public broadcasters, or how national widespread broadcasters, I don't understand the system there, but they're switching each year. So I don't know how it's gonna be this year, but I really wish they will send something big as well, because as I said in my 5 minutes format, they always serve quality. I don't need to understand the music quality, it's not my taste mostly, but they definitely are serving something which a lot of people love, people from the eastern region love, and maybe it's kind of exotic for people from the west as well. And I think for the diversity and even for this dialogue, it's very important, and I really dream that this country one day will be the one we will be looking at with respect, no fear. Well, and that was 3 minutes for today, so you can vote on my Twitter for next 3 minutes. I'm not sure if I make it today. I will probably never make it. I'm not using clocks in here just to make it more fun, no timer. So please vote on my Twitter. Please influence this little format, and well, subscribe and share the channel. See you next time. Bye.